All right, Alpha Arce here with the Black Superman, right? We're out here hitting the streets, and we're gonna find out what people know about money and life insurance. Let's get it.
Go.
Have you ever heard of infinite banking?
No.
No?
I've heard a little bit about it, yeah.
You heard of infinite banking bbefore?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Infinite banking, you guys, is basically the concept of you being your own bank. Look up.
Instead of like a savings account, you do your own savings account.
100%.
Have you ever heard of infinite banking?
No, I haven't.
Okay. It's just a simple way where individuals get to create their own bank, right? So instead of you having to go to a bank to borrow a loan, you can borrow from yourself. That sounds pretty simple, right?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Awesome. I like
Yeah.
that.
Have you ever heard of infinite banking before?
Infinite banking, no.
Okay, and have you ever heard of infinite banking before?
I have not.
Got it. Basically, what it is, Thomas, it's a form of banking where you fund it yourself, and can you actually pay interest on yourself too as well.
What do you know about inflation? Do you know what the inflation is right now in America?
It's really high right now.
Give me a random number. How much do you think it is?
I don't really know, honestly. Normally, I'd say about 3%, but I've heard that it's been up, but I haven't been following it.
Do you know what inflation is?
Yes.
How do you feel about inflation today?
Well, definitely it's going hard on every American's and the world, people of the world's pockets right now.
100%. And do you know what inflation is?
Yes.
And what do you think about today's inflation?
I think it's ridiculous, man. Gas prices are high, man. Our wages are low, and food is high too, man. And people are starving out here.
Yeah, 100%. Do you know what the percentage is today for inflation?
I think it was like 8.1% or something like that.
There it is. Yes, sir. And they're saying it's going up like close to 10%. That's crazy, right? 8% inflation, but what's the percentage of people's income going up? Nothing, right?
Nothing, man. Not at all.
Do you guys know what inflation is?
Definitely. Feel it.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what the percentage is for inflation this year?
Probably over 10%.
Close. It's about to get 10%. We're actually at 8% today.
When you hear inflation, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Gas, no, rent, everything. Yeah.
So everything going up or everything going down?
Everything's going up.
Okay. Do you know what inflation is?
Yeah.
Inflation. How do you feel about today's inflation?
Very stupid.
And how do you feel about today's inflation?
Today's inflation is a necessary element of the economy expanding. It's a bummer to the consumer because it means prices are higher. But as the baby boomers retire, more higher wage jobs will come into effect. So individuals move into naturally more higher wage jobs. So the inflation that we feel today is somewhat temporary.
Okay.
So as you can see, the streets are listening. The streets are aware of what's going on. Yet there is some information that they're missing that they need to be educated on. That's what I'm here for. There's things like infinite banking that people need to take advantage of, and inflation, how it affects your family. These are things we need to learn about. So to learn more, reach out to me, comment, DM me, and set up an appointment with me today.